This is Bob Bonner with your WECT Sports.
Adell Harris actually missed the phone call from UNCW Chancellor Gary Miller telling her she would be the next women's basketball coach on campus. Harris said she was glad she missed it because now she can listen to it over and over again. Today she was officially introduced, ending a search that began roughly 3 weeks ago when Cynthia Cooper-Dyke stepped down. Harris said her first contact with Athletics Director Jimmy Bass came roughly 3 days after Coop's departure. She agreed to a 4-year contract that will pay her a base salary of $120,000 with a $5,000 annual raise. Now, with incentives, she could earn another $22,500 annually. While the money's good, it wasn't the deciding factor, though, to bring Harris here. It was the people.
They sell location, location, your location. You know, I think that's like icing on the top. I sell people, people, people. The people here care. It's amazing how supportive the chancellor is. You know, he's telling me, hey, basketball matters. I mean, you'll win games. Okay.
We want to make UNCW a destination and not a jumping off point, and then you spring away in 3 or 4 years. And she has expressed the desire to be here. She knows that, Delaware proved last year you can get a high seed in the NCAA tournament.
Now here's a look at Harris's coaching resume. In her 3 seasons at Tusculum College, she went 61-30, but it was her postseason record which was most attractive to Bass. On her watch, the Pioneers made 3 trips to the NCAA Division II tournament, going 9-3 in the postseason. As a coach, she's been part of teams that have claimed 5 conference championships in 8 years. One of those titles came when she was an assistant at UNC Asheville. She played her college ball at Wake Forest, where she led the Demon Deacons in assists during her senior season. And speaking of assists, she got a big one today from a player. Chelsea McGowan played for Harris when she was 10 years old, then again for a season at Tusculum. She helped bridge the gap that formed when interim head coach Jimmy Garrity was passed over for the job. McGowan and the rest of the team showed their support on social media and on campus, collecting signatures that would later be presented to the chancellor. They did what any coach would want them to do. They went to bat for one of their own. Now it's time to move on.
I wanted the girls to see that there was to be open. I knew her, and I left for more reasons than just the coaching and everything is not fully the reason why I left. Everyone needs to give her a fair chance.
The loyalty that we have for that coach and respect and everything he did for us this season and previous season when I wasn't there, we didn't want to lose him.
Now, we've been told by a source that Jimmy Garrity will not stay on at UNCW in any capacity. He's out of town attending a family wedding at the current moment. Bass said he would like to see Garrity and Harris sit down and talk and let it all play out. Now, Harris will bring along assistant coach Ross Jolly with her from Tusculum. He will be her 3rd assistant and has basketball in his blood. His brother's a men's assistant at Chattanooga. His sister Kelly is the head women's coach at NC State. And we'll come back after this.